The only way for this bus to move on one direction at one decided pace, despite all setbacks, is that you align across the board. First, you have to carry yourself. Others come later. Are you convinced? Do you have the conviction that this turnaround plan you've made is doable, is achievable at the ground? I think that's the most important thing. Yes, it can have a bit of stretch. It can have a 10% stretch. But you should have conviction that somewhere between 90 to 100, I'll achieve it. Once you have conviction, then you need to delineate that conviction on paper, on how, step by step by step. Once you put it articulated on the paper, then you present first to the board and shareholders that this is the way I want to do it. And these are the risks I see, and this is how I'll mitigate the risks. And once the board approves it, shareholders approve it, of course, they'll give some idea, they'll ask some tough questions, and you will modify the plan, etc., etc. Then you go down to your employees. And this is where inspiration comes. So because you have a board approval or shareholders approval behind you, this is the time not only for employees to be convinced that this action plan is right, but also to be inspired that we'll not only do it, we'll beat it. And that is where your leadership skill and your honesty and your authenticity and your humility and your communication ability and so many things are involved. And leaders who are trustworthy will definitely carry their teams. Leaders who haven't built faith will find it difficult. And then comes your other stakeholders like government, like vendors, like dealers and other partners, because you should align all stakeholders. The only way for this bus to move on one direction at one decided pace, despite all setbacks, is that you align across the board. And that should not happen over a longish period. It should happen over weeks, not months, maybe 4 weeks, maybe 2 weeks, maybe 6 weeks, not more than that, each and everyone. And then they'll remember you, they'll remember the language, they'll remember the goal, they'll remember what problems you have already told them about, they'll remember the solutions which you've already found for them, they remember that they've got resources and tools to get over the problems, they'll remember everything. And after that, of course, you need to monitor very closely. Year into 52 weeks is the way to track. 52 weeks plan. Every week should be green. Every day we should win.